Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Cam back at you again. Today I bring you David Lee Roth's Skyscraper, the guitar solo, and I'm going to be teaching you various parts of it in greater focus than others. Just before we begin, I'm in standard tuning. I'm using a Charvel Sandemus plugged straight into a Yamaha THR 10X on one of my custom patches. There's no pedals, no nothing. Let's go. So, we're focusing on mainly the start of the solo. Obviously there are some little parts that you can probably hear need a little bit of work, but the main part of it really that we're going to look at is this part. Then we'll have a look at the other parts after. So to begin with, we are bending up a full step on the B string at the 16th, no, tell a lie, the 17th fret. No vibrato or anything on this, it's a bit strange, as I say, it is a weird solo this. We then hit the 14th fret of the E string. Then we go to the 17th fret of the B string. I don't have any tabs for this, I learnt it all by ear, so... Or you can do it here. I prefer doing it here. Because it keeps the G string in the loop, if that makes sense. So what we're doing, full step bend. 16th fret of the... 17th fret of the G string. To the 16th fret of the G string. 14th fret of the B string to the 15th fret of the B string. Then we have a full step bend on the 16th fret of the G string. So what we have to begin with. And slide away from that. And now we've got a really weird arpeggio shape here, and I promise you this is odd. So. And this we have in the 16th fret of the D string, and you sweep through this as well. So we're going 16th of the D string, 18th of the G string, 17th of the B string, 16th of the high E string, 21st fret of the high E string, then go back the way you came. So then we slide our index finger from the D string, so we're going from 16th to the 14th fret. Now we're going 16th fret of the A string, 17th fret of the low E string, and that's the 14th fret of the low E string. Then we're sliding to the 2nd fret of the low E string. So there we have 4th fret of the A string sliding to the 6th fret. Then we're sliding to the 2nd fret of the A string. This is a weird part, and you have to get this right, otherwise it loses credibility. And as you know, I can't hit it every time, but it's and by luck I hit it. But anyway, what we're doing is we're in the F sharp minor pentatonic shape, and what we're doing is we're doing a unison bend. We're bending the 4th fret of the G string to match the pitch of the 2nd fret of the B string. Then I'm doing 2nd fret of the, 2nd fret of both the high E and B strings. I'm going E string, B string, not both together. Now what you're doing is you're bending up the G string a full step, but you've got to hit a pinch harmonic here. And my only guidance really for the pinch harmonic is obviously you've got to be very gentle with pinch harmonics, where you're just catching it with your thumb and squeezing the pick, but you're aiming for, on this guitar in this case, if you could imagine that there was a middle pickup in here, a middle single coil if you like, it's above where that'd be. Can you hear where it would be? I'm just trying to show you, because listen. There you go, that's it. See what? That's just a bit of guidance for you. Then, this is just a weird lick that shows off Steve's confidence, really. It's not even meant to be musically conventional or it's that useful. It's just awesome. And it's a weird slide lick. And we're doing G string, 6th fret, we're sliding into it. So what we're doing is we're picking, we're sliding in as well. Sorry. Sliding to the 9th fret of the G string. Then doing a really big slide to the 16th fret of the G string. And sliding to the 13th fret of the G string. Now this is where he plays some wrong notes but still makes it work. I don't know how this works, but it does. Then you're doing something, it's all about the phrasing in this part where you're sliding from nowhere and it basically looks like you're doing this. It looks wrong. So we're going to the 10th fret of the G string, the 6th fret of the G string, 6th fret, 5th fret, and then 6th fret of the D string. So you've got this. So you're sliding from nowhere more or less, just a higher part of the neck. So you get this sound. So you get that. And the harder you can press into the fretboard, the better. Now this part is where I'm up to really in terms of the solo, and I know what to do, it's just getting it clean. So it's just I know the positions, it's just getting the picking right, you know, because it's really weird rhythm. And the next part is what you heard in the intro is the rest. And that's it really. Have fun and best of luck. Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you like what you see. Please like, subscribe, check out my other lessons. I hope you find them helpful. Thank you. See you again.